Hi, I'm Reverend Sharon Renae, and I want to tell you that before the video starts, we've got a new YouTube channel. So Rick is going to post for you where we are so that you can find us, and make sure you subscribe so that you can continue to follow us, because we are moving. This is fall, it's a time for change, and we are renewing our energy. Enjoy the video, and we look forward to seeing you on our other channel. Have a great day, and until next time, namaste. Hey everybody, good morning. I'm really excited about today, and so even though I'm with you on video, I'm with you on person because I have spent a week really preparing for today and getting excited, and I hope that you will enjoy the day. But let's get ready and let's open our hands up and repeat after me. Divine Beloved, thank you for all the creatures on this earth. Thank you for all the domesticated animals. And especially for the pets that I have had or that I have. Life is awesome, and so am I. And so it is. Amen and amen. So as we've talked about, today is Blessing of the Animals, and the official day is October 4th every year. And it was started by St. Francis of Assisi. And he really felt like the creatures of the earth needed to be acknowledged because they are the helpmates to humankind. And so we have them from out in nature, we have them where they're in our lives, but they all are serving their own purpose. And they can be quite majestic, right? They can be quite majestic. So it's like my African safari takes place or has taken place before in the animal kingdom in Disney World. And when I take that safari ride and I'm out in the whatever that is of Africa, seeing the giraffes, seeing the cheetahs and the lions and the zebras and the antelope and all of those things, like in the most natural environment that we could provide them, is always breathtaking to me. And there's not a time that I have been there and done that without tearing up. And I'm also going to tell you, I prefer that as opposed to going out in the wild and having an elephant come after me, or you know, a lion laying under the Jeep, which I've had friends that have gone on those and have been that close in contact with them, and I'm not that comfortable. So there can be this wonderful connection that we have with these animals that we love so much, and to really take this moment to acknowledge them is important, because the animals are a support system. And again, it's like, you know, we might have an aquarium with fish, but we give each fish a name. But we also might like the act of going out and fishing. Well, without the fish, we wouldn't have that to fish for, right? And they can provide food, and they can provide this exchange. So the universe was setting things up for our survival and for our ability to thrive. And so all these things, all of these creatures are all part of having everything work in sync together. And you know, they talk about extinction, right? That because of our overdevelopment, that animals or species are becoming extinct. And I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm also saying I think sometimes the species itself learns to evolve in another way. So it may seem like that part is in extinction, but there's something else that it is elevating to or moving towards. So it's like being recreated in a new environment in order to be able to still sustain and to grow. And we know that we have things like crocodiles and sharks that have been around since the dinosaur period, in time, that they're that old. And that we have the octopus that has DNA that can't be measured from this planet, and that octopus have an ability to change shape or to look like something else. And so they know that there's quite an intelligence with that. So all of these things with the animals are something that gives us an opportunity to learn from. Like, we learned that elephants are very conscious, right? And that they have feelings and they have emotions, and that they get depressed, and that they need a group, not unlike us, right? And that a lot of animals work in groups, right? And a lot in the field of primates are groups. They're not singular and out alone, right? And so there's a lot of things that we learn about them, but a lot of things that they mirror back to us about who we are. And are we living in alignment with that? Are we living in sync and in harmony and blessing and acknowledging all of those things? But our pets and all of the animals that are around us can serve us, and we can serve them. And so it's taking that acknowledgement, taking that moment to really, really appreciate what they bring to us, right? And when we lose a pet, don't we get sad? And sometimes if we're moving, we have to, give it to someone else. And it's not an easy thing to do, right? And we miss it because we created a bond. And then, sometimes they create such a bond with the other person that they forget about us. And it's like, I thought you loved me most. But again, sometimes we might be that home temporarily for them to really get to where they need to go. But what has your pets brought to you in your life? They've brought you laughter. They've brought you joy. I'm sure there's those moments of frustration if you've ever gotten home and the puppy has chewed up all of the toilet paper and it's all through the house and you had just cleaned the house, right? So we have those moments of aggravation, but they're teaching us something. And their personalities and how they each have a personality says to me that there's something going on there, that there is a consciousness there. They're not just robotic. They're not just something that's there for us to mistreat or to misuse. There's something there that connects with us, that connects with them on their level, right? And it's a wonderful, to me, it's a wonderful thing when we think about that wonderful connection. And for a lot of us, pets and animals we are able to communicate with much better than we are with people, because we understand animals or they understand us. And there's some people that really will gravitate towards the animals, or again, supporting animal shelters or fostering animals. And all of these things are important. And I know that there's a couple of you in here that foster animals or that love to participate at the adoption shelters and those kinds of things. Why? Because you care, and it speaks to your heart to take care of these animals. I know that when the last two pets we had were sister cats, and when we went to get one and we went to a vet's office and they had these two left, they were sisters. They had been together their whole life. Now, they didn't look like sisters. One was solid white and I don't know, kind of like, I'll call it like an Egyptian cat looking, and the other one was, this stocky little orange tabby. But we couldn't just take one. We had to take both of them. We just felt like it was wrong to separate them. We had to take both of them. And they brought us the most joy for 18 years. And they were our companions and our friends, and they traveled in our RV with us. And they were important, and we grieved their loss. And a lot of people do that. They grieve their loss. A lot of people get their animals cremated. I know a few that have gotten their animals taxidermied to keep so that they can still see it or pet it or be reminded of it, because there is a heart connection. And it's love showing up. It's precious and it's priceless. And I mean, how many times have you stopped driving down a road or a highway to save the turtle? Right? Or stopped to get a little animal out of the road. Stopped for the ducks and her babies, right? Stopped for the bear and her cubs. I mean, we do this. We stop for animals. We don't go, let's see what I can do, right? How many points can I get if I hit it? We don't think that. We stop because we care and we see them as living, sentient beings that they are. But they're precious to us. And the more our heart is open to the divine and open to love, you know, the more we connect. And so today, I'm really excited that we are going to do this pet blessing. And we got all of these wonderful pictures in. I mean, you guys really showed up with the pictures, and we are so grateful to have put the video together. But what I'd like to do now is to start us with a prayer, all right, for our animals. Okay. Divine Beloved, we are grateful for the living creatures you have placed upon the earth, supporting our ecosystem and providing us with breathtaking awe of their existence in nature and their resilience to adapt to our expanding world. We all love listening to the sounds of nature as dawn awakens and dusk approaches. The symphony of sounds and the magic of butterflies and fireflies that bring us delight. We find comfort in nature, and we are grounded with Mother Earth and our own divinity each time we are present to their beauty. We give special thanks this day to our pet companions. Those that have crossed the Rainbow Bridge, we take a moment of silence to love and honor them. In your infinite wisdom, you created the universe and blessed us with all living creatures. We especially thank you for giving us our pets, who are our friends and companions and bring us so much joy. Their presence often helps us get through trying times. We are grateful, and so it is. Amen and amen. Enjoy the video.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
And now let's do a blessing for our living pets. I now dedicate myself anew to the care of my pet, any domesticated animals under my management, and even the creatures of the wild. I recognize their importance and value with God's creation. All creatures, great and small, have their ordained place in this world, even those whose presence might frighten, annoy, or seem to interfere in my work or home. Bless my pet. May my pet continue giving me joy and remind me of the power of life that has brought all creation into manifestation. I dedicate my continuing care of this dear animal to its well-being, health, and companionship. I give thanks for the entire animal kingdom that is willing to live this earthly life side by side with human beings. We need you and we love you. And so it is. Amen and amen. And I hope you enjoyed seeing the wonderful video of your pets. I hope you enjoyed the music that we presented today in alignment with that. So go home, bless your animals. Say this prayer directly to them if you so feel. And until next time, namaste.